Hi, this is Hermilia B. Gratuito. Our lesson for today is the other part of a sentence, the predicate. If the subject is the heart of a sentence, the predicate of the sentence is what gives meaning to the heart. A sentence with just a subject can't really make tons of sense, but with the predicate attached, the sentence becomes whole. A predicate makes for one of the two most important parts of the sentence, the other one being the subject. The predicate improvises the subject of a sentence or makes attempts at trying to describe it, making the sentence sensible. Without a predicate, the reader of a particular sentence may be clueless on the subject. Now let us define predicate. A predicate is usually defined as a word group that comes after the subject to complete the meaning of the sentence or a clause. The predicate is a comment about the subject. It makes a statement about the subject. Example, this dress cost too much. Cost too much commented about this dress. So, the phrase costs too much completes the meaning of the sentence. Predicate tells what the subject does, has, or is, what is done to it, or where it is. Example, Angie is watering the plants. Is watering is the action or description that occurs in the sentence. Predicate includes the main verb and any helping verbs or adjectives that go along with it. Example, he is very strong. So, is very strong is the complete predicate that describes he. It also contains a verb which requires or permits other elements to complete the predicate. These elements are, number 1, objects. It can be a direct object. A direct object is a noun phrase, or pronoun that identifies what or who receives the action of a transitive verb in a clause or sentence. Example, Ben reads the book. Reads is the verb. Book is the direct object. The second kind of object is indirect object. This is a noun or pronoun that indicates to whom or for whom the action of a verb in a sentence is performed. Example, Ben's mother, Felicity, gave me a present. Gave is the verb. Me is the indirect object. The third kind of object is prepositional object. This is the object of a preposition. Example, she listened to the radio. Listen is the verb. To the radio is prepositional object. The fourth kind of object is prepositional phrase. This consists of prepositions under objects and modifiers. Example, she is in the park. Is the linking verb. In the park is prepositional phrase. Another element that would include in the predicate is a predicative. Predicative is an adjective, noun phrase, or prepositional phrase that qualifies, describes, or renames the object that appears before it. Example, they elected him president. Elected is the verb, him is the object, president is predicative noun predicate. Another element is adjuncts. Adjunct is a noun that is added to another thing but not essential to it. Example, she met him in the park. Met is the verb, him is the object, in the part is an adjunct predicate because this sentence could have ended after the word him. She met him. This is now a complete sentence, but they added in the part, so that is why in the part becomes adjunct. Kinds of predicate. Number 1, predicate noun, nominal predicative, predicate nominative. A predicate noun is a single noun or a noun phrase that renames the subject of a sentence and follows a form of the verb to be or another linking verb. A predicate noun is also called the completer. It renames, defines, restates, or stands for the subject. It answers the question, what is the subject? Example, the trip will be a risk. The trip will be a risk. The trip is the subject. Will be is the linking verb. A risk is predicate nominative. This is a noun that describes the trip or complete the sentence. What kind of a trip it is? It may be a risk. Predicate nominative can always be replaced by the word equals. Let us have an example. Mr. Johansson is a teacher. Mr. Johansson equals a teacher. Mr. Johansson is a father. Mr. Johansson equals a father. Mr. Johansson is my neighbor. Mr. Johansson equals my neighbor. If we will combine all of these sentences, we can create a compound predicate nominatives which is made up of more than one noun. The sentence could be, Mr. Johansson is a teacher, father, and my neighbor. The second kind of predicate is predicate adjective. Adjective that appears in the predicate of a sentence or clause. It follows the verb to be or a linking verb and modifies or refers back to the subject of the linking verb. It describes the subject, gives more information about them, like their composition, their origin, gives opinion of them, and their purpose. Predicate adjective is also called the modifier. Example, the trip will be risky. Risky is an adjective. It modifies the word the trip. What kind of trip is it? It is risky. Types of predicates. Number 1, simple predicate. This is just a single word or a word group made up of a main verb and any helping verbs. Example, stand, one word. Was dancing. Okay, 2 words. Could have sung, a phrase. Is sleeping. Okay. The second type of predicate is complete predicate. This is a simple predicate plus all. Example, sit on the couch. Was singing sweetly. Could have danced across the floor. Was reading loudly. The third type of predicate is compound predicate. This is 2 or more predicates with the same subject, joined by and, or but. Example, was singing quietly and sweetly. Quietly and sweetly is combined or attached by the word and. Could have danced across the floor and stayed awake all night. Sit on the couch or sit on the floor. Play cards or watch television. Okay, let us have an exercises for this lesson. Click on the ending that makes a sentence or click on the appropriate predicate. Number 1. Yesterday I crashed. A large busy city. B, my car into a lamppost. C, because he had a tummy ache. D, France on holiday. E, but I won't be able to come to your party. Number 2. He didn't. A, regularly in the summer. B, see the cat crossing the road until it was too late. C, the match was cancelled. D, he needs a filling in his left molar. E, Mrs. Davis with the time of her appointment. Number 3. I look forward. A, to your reply. B, to learn something new. C, while you are cooking it. D, you need to drain the pasta. E, but I won't be able to come to your party. Next. However, we will be contacting you. A, but I won't be able to come to your party. B, you need to drain the pasta. C, as soon as we have heard from our supplier. D, will you be home? And E, into new, larger offices. Next, would you like to A, take a seat? B, to your reply? C, a 2-bedroom flat? D, see the cat crossing the road until it was too late? And E, it poured with rain. Number 6. I'm sorry. A, to your reply? B, because he had a tummy ache? C, in the bin provided? D, but I won't be able to come to your party? And E, before you leave the room, please. Next, they are planning to A, see the cat crossing the road until it was too late. B, regularly in the summer. C, move house in the new year. D, in the bin provided. E, the match was cancelled. Next, his children are both A, at Breed Street Primary School. B, but I won't be able to come to your party. C, a large busy city. D, France on holiday. E, move house in the new year. Number 9. London is A, at Breed Street Primary School. B, in the bakery section. C, a 2-bedroom flat. D, a large busy city. E, on the escalator. Last number. Last week, I lost A, in the bin provided. B, a large busy city. C, of old newspapers and magazines. D, 4 pounds on my diet. And E, if you want to get your car taxed. Have you finished your answer? Let us look at the correct answers. Number 1. Yesterday, I crashed my car into a lamppost. Number 2. He didn't see the cat crossing the road until it was too late. Number 3. I look forward to your reply. Number 4. However, we will be contacting you as soon as we have heard from our supplier. Number 5. Would you like to take a seat? Number 6. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to come to your party. Number 7. They are planning to move house in the new year. Number 8. His children are both at Bridge Street Primary School. Number 9. London is a large, busy city. Last number. Last week, I lost 4 pounds on my diet. Okay, what is your score? Again, this is Hermelia B. Gratuito. See you!